Welcome back to Conflict Nexus Report. Today we're looking at one of the most urgent humanitarian crises in the world, the brutal civil war in Sudan and the recent mass killings in Fasher. What's happening? Who's responsible? And what it means for the region? What's the conflict about? The war in Sudan began in April 2023 when the paramilitary force known as the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, led by Mohamed Hamdan Dagalo, Hemedti, clashed with the Sudanese Armed Forces, SAF, under General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, in a struggle over power and the future of Sudan. Arab Center, Washington, D.C. The fighting has spread across Khartoum, Darfur, Kordofan, and other regions, with civilians increasingly trapped in the crossfire. Fasher falls in the scale of atrocity in late October 2025. Fasher, the capital of North Darfur and a city long under siege, was seized by the RSF after an 18-month siege. Following the takeover, multiple credible reports say the RSF carried out mass killings, house-to-house raids, summary executions, and atrocities against civilians. One medical network said at least 1,500 people were killed in just a few days in Fasher. The UN says the city has descended into an even darker hell, with no safe passage for civilians. Humanitarian crisis and displacement. The humanitarian fallout is devastating. More than 12 million people have been displaced across Sudan. Millions more are facing hunger and the collapse of hospitals, and aid delivery is increasingly risky. In Darfur and camps around Fasher, communities say the assaults include drone strikes, heavy artillery, and attacks on displacement camps. Hospitals and clinics are being targeted or cut off, reducing medical access when people need it the most. Geopolitical stakes and consequences. This conflict is no longer just internal. The RSF has declared intentions to set up a parallel government structure, seeking legitimacy and diplomatic leverage. Vision of humanity. Control of Darfur could shift the balance of power in Sudan and possibly lead to de facto partition of the country. Regional actors, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Qatar, have voiced concern at the atrocities and are calling for ceasefires and humanitarian access. What comes next? The key questions now: will the international community act? Will aid get through? Can civilians find safety? Because if RSF control deepens in Darfur, the risk of large-scale ethnic violence, mass atrocities, and long-term displacement will only increase. The situation remains extremely fluid and dangerous. Thank you for watching. If you found this update useful, please like, share, and subscribe for more on global conflicts. Hit the notification bell to stay informed. Sources for this video are listed in the description. We strive for accuracy, but figures may change as the crisis evolves. Stay safe, stay aware.